named us. Titters.
Yeah. Did she?
We couldn't think of a name for the three of us, and where she invited us to do a gig one night and said, you got to give yourselves a name, girls. Yeah. And we went, just call us the Women from Jambi, because that was the band we were in previous. And Jambi means like mate, but in a masculine term, like brother means brother. And she said, you're not the Women from Brothers, I can't call you that, doesn't make any sense. She said, you're my titters. And we went, of course. So that's how we ended up with our name, and we stuck with it, It's funny because a lot of people, they didn't, but they always took the mickey out of it, titties and titters and all this sort of stuff. And she said, you'd be proud. And I said, we're very proud of that name, and it's stuck. And I look around now and look, everyone using that titters with the S on the end, titters here, titters. Anita Heiss has got a book, Titters. The black comedy are calling the two gay boys titters. It's like, oh my God.
Titter, come on.
Yeah, come on, titter.
Black armband.
That's right, the black armband. We never made it to Armour though, which was a bit of a shame.
But Uncle Archie and Auntie Ruby come once. We were lucky to get them up here once to play. That's a long time ago, but they were good.
Oh, they're just, they're amazing community people and consummate performers. I just love travelling with them, and I just recently come off tour with Arch for his Dancing with My Spirit album, which is a recording that we've done with him 20 years ago, and it never got released. And so we ended up releasing it this year, and so now Mob are going, when are you coming out? When are you coming to Cairns? When are you coming to Darwin? So we might end up getting to do it another time, hopefully.
So the album's released already?
Yeah, it's released. It's called Dancing with My Spirit, and it's got the Titters and Arch when we were like in our 20s, so it's young voices. But it's a beautiful album, and he's recorded all those songs with other people though. But all of the harmonies that you hear are the people singing. It's originally it's the Titters that done all those harmonies. So a nice reflection to look at.
So you still do a bit of singing with Emma? You meet up with Emma much?
Oh, bless her. Since she's had the girls, we haven't sung together, but I love singing with Em. She's just a deadly young woman, She's real, another staunch one too, another strong and proud. And that whole family, the Donovans, just, wonderful to be around. And
I know what they're like because I married them.
They did ya? There you go.
She's a saltwater girl.
Saltwater. And so Gumbang is and Dungari as well?
Gumbanga Dungari, and I do a lot of the welcome to country there, and part of my welcome, of course we're Anawan, and but I say in my welcome that we share the caring of this country with the Gumbanga, Dungari and Kamilaroi people. So they're all around join our borders.
Your borders, and share those. Share that country,
And Armidale, a lot of us are intermarried with coastal people, Maxwell, Nambucca and Kempsey, especially Kempsey people. So Frank Archer travelled around all over the place, and he took his family with him, getting away, keeping one step ahead of the welfare in those days. And surprisingly, none of his kids were ever stolen generation, his daughters and
Well, now still, we're movers and shakers. We've got to keep that whole survival or keeping healthy is keeping moving. Keep moving, don't stop. The importance of language, being able to speak from group to group is an important part of the work that we do as language activists. So I don't call myself a linguist. Linguistics is a study of a human language, or the science of a human language. For me, it's really important to acknowledge Aboriginal knowledges in our language repatriation or language retrieval process, so that we're able to then use the ways that we know how to retrieve our language. We know it comes from the country. We know that our languages are sort of are place specific and then shared amongst groups. So, you know, those groups that you just talked about, Bungangi and Kamilaroi and Dungari, would most likely have shared words and shared ideas within the languages, you know. So for me, that idea of sharing language and singing language, that's the big one for me. Singing language, because you can take a song away and you can learn it and it'll stay in your body. You can take a dictionary away and that's good and you can refer back to it, but it doesn't help you hear your language on a daily basis in the right way. It's a good archive and there is a place for it, but it's now time, I think, for us mob to be able to speak our language and sing our language together. So then we've got to start writing more songs, haven't we?
That's right,
in our respective languages.
We have a young student there studying and he's doing a marvellous job because Anoan language is one of those languages that was almost totally lost. We had no one who spoke the language anymore, and this young student, he's doing a great job doing research and starting to spread that what he learns out in the community, and he's doing real good.
Now, is this young fella, is it Brett?
Callum.
Callum, is it?
Yeah,
Sorry,
Callum.
They're the energies that you need as well. We need those young people to come up and use their energy for that good purpose. And so what we call oracy into literacy, and now we're going from literacy back into oracy, back to the old way. That's how we're going to keep our language. That's, you know, oracy is about, again, what we're just doing here now, yarning, having a yarn and sharing ideas. And that's really important for language repatriation.